Here we go. Ziegler Ford, American Ethanol Pace Truck, pulls to the infield. All-Star Performance, heat race number 1, getting set to turn loose at the start cone in 4. Stemler, Mars, off turn 4. We are underway. Down into turn number 1, it's going to be a dead heat for that top spot. Mars working outside of the racetrack. Stemler working bottom side. They'll drag race down the short back chute and back into turn number 3. Stemler committed to the bottom. Mars going to try and take that line away. Mars off turn 4. He'll lead lap number 1. Battles on for the third spot now as they go down into turn number 1. It's going to be Rich Bell on the bottom of the racetrack. Manville working top shelf. Down the back stretch they go, side by side, door to door into turns 3 and 4. Bell trying to make that car rotate on the bottom of the racetrack. They'll go dead even this time at the line. Manville still committed to the middle of the racetrack. Nobody really up on that cushion until you go back to the 30 machine, piloted here tonight by Mike Glasscock. He'll now go to the bottom of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Still locked in a dead heat for that third spot with Rich Bell working still bottom side. The native of Illinois to the inside of Mansville in the 33. Those top 4 cars are locked into the show. Top 2 to the redraw. Here we go, back down into turns 1 and 2. Rich Bell still working bottom side. Manville still on the top shelf. Actually working more middle. Takes that line away from Bell this time as they come off turn 4. Cross flags, halfway home. 5 up, 5 to go. Now Travis Stemler looking inside of Mars. Stemler putting the power to the ground. Stemler in the blue deuce dives to the inside of Mars this time. Mars still middle of the racetrack. There go dead heat off turn number 4. Leader at the line, Travis Stemler. Move the Ionia, Michigan native up into the top spot of All-Star Performance heat race number 1. Mars slipping just a touch, nearly brushes the outside wall that time down the back straightaway. Back through turns 3 and 4. Stemler still got him cleared. Here comes Mars with a big run on the outside into turn number 1. Mars puts it up on the cushion, kicks it sideways, but Stemler with a good run on those Hoosier tires on the bottom. Mars going to come back into turns 3 and 4, try to pull even, but Stemler going to get him cleared this time by about a half a car length. Back into turns 1 and 2. Manville thought about putting that nose in there to make it a 3-dog race at the front, but can't keep it. Pulled in line. Now they will go single file. 1 through 5 into turns 3 and 4 with a white cloth in the air. One more trip around for Travis Stemler. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Mars slips up, opens the door for Manville to try to get in there. In that second spot, Manville nearly makes contact with him. He'll think better of it as they come off turn number 4. Checkered flag, Travis Stemler. Mars brings it home in second spot. Manville third, and Rich Bell will get the 4th and final transfer spot into tonight's Poet 40. So as he goes down to clear dirt car UMP Tech inspection in the infield of Fairburys Speedway. How about a nice round of applause for the driver out of Ionia, Michigan, in the Scott's Quick Stop, McAllister Cat Reynolds, Acura Engines number Blue Deuce. It's Travis Stemler.
And Rachel Carpenter will round it out in 11 greens out. Here we go. To see if anybody, oh boy, Scott Schmidt and 12 of Ashton Winger make heavy contact. Racing down there on the bottom of the speedway, and a caution will come out. Boy, Scott Schmidt and Ashton Winger made some heavy contact. Parking lot over there. Dona Marcoulier involved. David Yeager. Tina Yeager, 77 of Jay Morris. Dona Marcoulier. And the 19 of Cody Bauer, the 11 of Rachel Carpenter, and the 12 of Jeff Curl. Greens back out. A 10-lap affair. Here we go. So we'll see Ashton Winger going to jump to the outside at 10 of Scott Schmidt looking to go by. Kevin Weaver looking to make it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Ashton Winger getting a second. Weaver and Schmidt going to battle for third as they work off a 4 down the front straightaway. Brian Shirley, the squirrel, going to jump to the race lead. Ashton Winger, whoa, he's got a handful in 12. He jumps the cushion all the way back to 4th. Yeager goes by all the way back to 5th. So Scott Schmidt and Kevin Weaver battle it out for the runner-up spot. It'll be Weaver to 2nd, Schmidt to 3rd. And boy, oh boy, Ashton Winger lost a ton of real estate. Now he's going to put it to the floor again. Oh boy, in big trouble. As Yeager trying to hold on for 4th. Winger tries to get to the bottom in front of Jay Morris. Morris and Winger make contact, so that allows Marcoulier to try to gather him in. Boy, what a tussle for the 5th spot. Winger and Jay Morris and Marcoulier. That's where the battle's at right now. Brian Shirley setting off at the Falls Sunset as your leader. Weaver 2nd, Scott Schmidt 3rd, Yeager 4th, Winger on the outside looking in. Halfway home this time by Brian Shirley continues to show the way, a full straightaway length advantage. Weaver second, Schmidt third, Yeager fourth, fifth is Winger, and then Jay Morris and Dona Merculier. Winger again going to try to take it to the outside. You got to get to the top four. Got to track down David Yeager in 13. We'll see if the 12 of Ashton Winger can make some noise in 12. Now he's got Jay Morris breathing down his neck down to the inside. Good battle for fifth. Winger again to the outside. Boy, he just can't wrestle that cushion. Here comes Curl now. Curl going to go by Marcoulier's. Got his sight set on the 12 of Ashton Winger. Meanwhile, Brian Shirley's got her on cruise control here tonight at the Fairburys Speedway. Weaver second, third Schmidt, fourth Yeager, 2 to go. 2 laps remain here in heat race number 2 of 4. Weaver second, Schmidt third, fourth Yeager, fifth is Morris. Now they're all on the bottom of the speedway. One final time into 3 and off of 4. The white flag's out, 1 to go for the Squirrel, Brian Shirley. Kevin Weaver second, third Schmidt, and fourth going to be David Yeager. But here comes the 77 of Jay Morris here on the final lap. Morris knocking on the door. Down the back straightaway, Brian Shirley going to be your winner. Second going to get a Weaver. Third going to go to Scott Schmidt. And the battle for fourth down to the line. Give it to David Yeager. 7 race fans for the Squirrel. Brian Shirley your winner. Second in a good run will go to the Hall of Famer Kevin Weaver. Third will go to Scott Schmidt. And rounding out your top 4 in car number 13, making the show tonight as well, it'll be David Yeager in 13. But again, the KBC Graphics car number 3S, Thomason Express Kids Castle. How about it for Brian Shirley?
All right, time now for CHS heat race number 3. Here we go. Easy does the pace in turns 3 and 4. Mark Henry looks him over. They hit the cone. American Ethanol green flag is in the air. Scheffler going to lead him down to the bottom side of the racetrack into turns 1 and 2, but here comes Mike Spatola riding that train around the cushion into turn number 3. He'll take the top spot, goes to the bottom side to cut the line off from Scheffler. Off turn number 4. Leader of lap number 1, Mike Spatola. Back down into turns 1 and 2. Scheffler trying to find something on the bottom of the racetrack. Nothing doing. The high side hustler, Jason Fager, sparks down the backstretch as he looks for some grip in that 25 machine. Off turn 4. He'll pull even with Scheffler now for the second spot. Give him the second spot that time at the line as they go back into turn number 1. Fager working outside. Here comes Bobby Pierce for the 4th and final transfer spot. Going to the outside of Brandon Thurlby into turns 3 and 4. Bobby Pierce outside, riding the cushion. Back into turn number 1. Pierce ride momentum, has to check up, finds a rut on the top side. He'll set that car back down, gets it back under power down the back straightaway. That allows Thorley to try to pull back to his inside. Sparks fly once again off turn number 4. Bobby Pierce into the 4th and final transfer spot. Jason Fager into 2nd. Scheffler back to 3rd. Bobby Pierce now solidifies himself in the 4th and final transfer spot. Now trying to go for more. Riding that outside wall in turns 3 and 4. Trying to go to the outside of Scheffler for the 3rd spot. That's the closest battle on Speedway right now as they dipstick race down the backstretch into turn number 3. Bobby Pierce up on the outside, throwing sparks. Off turn number 4. Give him the 3rd spot this time as they cross the stripe. Scheffler, though, still trying to work bottom side in that number 10 machine. Brandon Thurlby in danger of going to a last chance qualifier 2 nights in a row. Spatola continues to lead over Jason Fager. Bobby Pierce and Scheffler working bottom side. Pierce has trouble on the outside of the racetrack, but he's able to put the power back down in time to hold that 3rd spot. 2 sticks to the air, 2 laps to go this time. Oh, Scheffler got way off the pace coming off turn number 4. Thurlby nearly into his door. Now Scheffler, middle of the racetrack. Thurlby going to go bottom side. That's a battle for the 4th and final transfer spot. Into turn number 3. Thurlby working bottom side. Scheffler puts the power to the ground. They're nearly 3 wide for the 3rd spot. As the white flag's in the air, 1 more trip around. Brandon Thurlby into the final transfer spot this time through turns 1 and 2 and looking for more. He's to the inside of Bobby Pierce. That's a battle for 3rd. Mike Spatola picks up the heat race win. Battle for 3rd. Watch him at the stripe. Brandon Thurlby with 2 spots in 2 laps to race his way into the show. Wow, you want to talk about a champion that is tired of running last chance qualifiers in Illinois. He only had to do it 1 time this weekend, but he almost had to do it again. Would not be denied a ticket to tonight's main event. We did have a heat race winner and all of that. We got tied up on that battle for the final transfer spot. How about a nice round of applause for the driver making his way down to victory lane. In the number 89 is Mike Spatola. Rolling onto the speedway now, the fourth and final heat race for the American Ethanol Elite Model Tour. It's the 1 Ethanol.
And Brett Miller in car 10. Donnie Walden with an opportunity tonight. Trenton, Illinois' Michael Cluse to look for green off 4. Here we go. Then we get that top side rolling once again. Michael Cluse and Donnie Walden looking to go toe-to-toe for the top spot down the back straightaway. Donnie Walden going to have it, but here comes Michael Cluse. Cluse looking to his outside. The battle for the race lead off turn number 4. Give it to Donnie Walden. Wow. Walden down to the inside, holding off Cluse. Heckenest is there. Billy Moyer 4th, but here comes McKay Winger. Winger looking to go by the Hall of Famer for 4th. They got Alan Weiser down to his inside. What a battle up front for the race lead down to the line. Walden by half a car length. Quickly 2 in the books. 8 to go in a 10-lap affair down the back straightaway. Walden continues to show the way. Michael Cluse going to jump to the bottom. That opens the door for Frank Heckenest Jr. Heckenest Jr. looking to send it 9-9 down the front straightaway. He's got second. Wow. Open the door for Silky Smooth. Problems maybe for Michael Cluse. Here comes Winger. Winger wants the 2-for-1 deal down the back straightaway. Silky Smooth ain't done yet. Down to the inside is Walden. To the outside is Heckenest on the front straightaway. Oh, baby, hold on. Falls coming alive here in a Saturday night. Heat race of the night down the back straightaway. We got a battle. Cluse and Winger going to get a 3rd. Moyer to 4th. Weiser to 5th. What a race down the front straightaway. They're dead even. Laps continue to wind down. Heckenest Jr. now showing the way down the back straightaway. Finally give him something to cheer about. Walden going to get a second. The battle for 3rd. Moyer and Winger and the 25 of Weiser looking to go 3 wide for 3rd up front. Heckenest into the wall. Walden back to the race lead momentarily. Heckenest trying to hold him off. Down the back straightaway. It's still Frankie J. showing the way. Hit car number 99. Donnie Walden again will look to his inside. Heckenest to the outside. Give it to Heckenest. Walden second. What a battle for 3rd. Billy Moyer and the 42 of McKay Winger. Down the back straightaway they go. Here comes Donnie Walden again. Frank Heckenest Jr. on the outside. Donnie Walden down to the inside. They'll come down with 2 to go. Battle for the race lead. Not over yet. The battle for second still a good one. 42 McKay Winger, 21 of Billy Moyer. They'll come down with a white flag. 1 to go. Is it Donnie Walden or is it Frank Heckenest Jr. down to the line? 1 to go. It's Heckenest. Walden. The battle for 3rd. Billy Moyer and the 42 McKay Winger one final time. Here in heat race number 4, it falls with the American Ethanol Late Model Tour. Race fans, what a win in 9-9. Frank Heckenest Jr. Second to go to Walden, down to the line. Moyer 3rd, and McKay Winger makes the show. He comes home 4th. 99 JR, how about it for Frank Heckenest Jr.? What a race.